Okay, so for the Bulgarian split squat, first and foremost, we need to talk about the fact that this is a very advanced exercise. Okay, so if you want to give it a try, please do. No. Can I just start over? Okay. For the Bulgarian split squat, we first need to talk about the fact that this is a very advanced exercise. This exercise is definitely not for everyone, so please, if you feel like you cannot do this or you don't feel safe doing this, please send a message and we will gladly substitute it and give you an easier variation or just a different variation that accomplishes the same thing. Okay, so basically the Bulgarian split squat is the more intense version of the regular split squat. Okay, so what we're going to do, first and foremost, we're going to talk about how to do it using body weight, and then we're going to add a goblet as well. Okay, so first and foremost, you're going to have a seat. Before you have a seat, we're going to talk about the height of the bench. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to palpate your little kneecap here, move down, and you're going to find a bone marking here. It's called your tibial tuberosity. Okay, so that is approximately the height that you want your bench to be. Okay, so I'm lucky. This bench is like perfect for me, but chances are you might have to get a little creative. If you have a step, use that instead. You can use a staircase if you're working out at home. Overall, though, you want to make sure that it is at least at this height or below, but make sure that it is not above. Okay, if it's above, then it's likely going to put tension in muscles that you don't want to put on tension. So we just want to make sure we're within a safe range of motion. So if it's lower than just below the knee here, that's fine. Just make sure you don't go above. Okay, how do you actually do this? Well, first and foremost, you're going to have a seat, and I'm going to show you a nice easy trick to help you get in perfect position every time. So if you get into this position and you put your foot straight out, that is approximately where you want to be. Okay, so you can even mark this on the floor if you want, if you're at home, so that you know exactly like where to be based on your body. Okay, so but what you're going to do is you're going to straighten that out, and then you can just stand up. From here, all the weight's going to go on this leg. Make sure you keep a nice core brace, and then you're going to let your foot sit on the bench. Now, if your bench is on the low side, you can go feet planted. But if it's on the high side like mine's right where it's supposed to be on the knee, then I'm going to go like this. Okay? From here, the range of motion is quite simple, but also advanced at the same time. It's very similar to a split squat. We want to make sure our core is braced, our weight is entirely on this front leg, so it shouldn't be like balanced in between these legs. Basically, this back leg should be just along for the ride. Okay? So what you're going to do, you're going to just go down, take a nice deep breath, keep the core brace, like this, exhale, and up. Make sure the knee does not cave inwards this way. So I'm going down, keeping it nice and controlled, exhale on your way up. Okay, and then you just sit back down, you switch sides. Now, if you're adding weight, it's the exact same thing, except you're going to have a goblet. Okay, so I'll show you on the other side as well. So you're here, I stand up, I've got my goblet just like this. From here, I'm going to, again, place my foot where it needs to be. And from here, I keep those elbows tucked nice and close, keeping those shoulders in a good position. And I'm just going to go down and exhale on the way up.